While searching for a cure to the pirate-afflicting pox of LeChuck, the fates of Guybrush Threepwood and Morgan Le Fay are blown off course when they are swallowed by a lovelorn leviathan. Much to Morgan and Guybrush's surprise, an uneasy alliance to escape the beast blossoms into a genuine friendship between the pirate and pirate hunter. A tidal shift that leads Threepwood to the elusive pox-curing Esponja Grande. But Guybrush learns too late that it is the wise pirate who prepares for the inevitable change in the winds as Morgan betrays him and returns him to the scientific clutches of the Marquis de Sange.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
$28, $29, 30,000 pieces of... Just as we agreed.
I didn't touch anything.
It better be, or I'll cut the difference out of your fluffy wig.
I got an idea. Why don't you let me go and I'll pay you double what the Marquis is paying.
Don't embarrass yourself, Threepwood.
Alright, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Monkey Island. This time, we're on to the incredibly delightful and very jollily titled The Trial and Execution of Guybrush Threepwood. I wonder how this is going to end. Let's offer her some money.
Back on the narwhal, I've got an entire kitty full of cold, hard IOUs.
Threepwood, you grossly underestimate the value of that which courses through your body.
Well, I've got a pretty good idea. Why, my spit alone once won me 8,000 pieces of 8 on Booty Island.
Then you shall die knowing that you gave a priceless gift to science! Finally! I've got this Threepwood, I've got the formula, and soon I'll have nothing left than life eternal! Oh, I'm as happy as a penguin sliding on its belly!
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Ah, it's a welcome back party. I hope they brought ice cream cake.
Guybrush Threepwood. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Hey, why can't I stop my legs?
What? No! No, come back!
This cracker croaker's got a date in the court of pirate law. You test tube tinker and tallyman.
What?
And then the scurvy dog will hang.
Arr.
I assume this is our trial.
You! After him!
Hey, I brought you Threepwood, and you paid me. We're done.
Yeah, you
here.
lost him.
We'll just see about that.
There we go. Chapter 4, The Trial and Execution of Guybrush Threepwood. This is gonna go well then. We're winning the court case, I can feel it.
Captain Threepwood!
Threepwood! Having been found guilty of all charges, you'll be taken to the nearest ship and keel-hauled until your ravaged skin hangs in tatters from your bleeding.
Guilty? But I haven't been charged with anything yet.
You haven't? Where's that incompetent prosecutor?
Right here, Your Honor.
Oh no,
great.
I recognize that coat.
Sorry I'm late, Your Eminence, but old Stan had to in flagrante his delicto. And there was a line in the washroom.
Belay your excuses, you sniveling sea weasel, and get on with the charges. I've got grog waiting for me at Club 41.
I move for a mistrial. Clearly the judge is
Of course,
biased.
Your Immensity. Your Honor, pirates and wenches of the gallery.
Hey, that's us.
This evening I will prove beyond a scintilla of a shadow of a doubt that Guybrush Threepwood is guilty of no fewer than 4 heinous crimes.
I thought there'd be 3.
Firstly, that he did knowingly engage in a bar fight that horribly injured the beloved feline of local pirate elder, Hemlock McGee.
Hanging's too good for him.
Secondly, during this self-same fight, Captain Threepwood spilled boiling nacho sauce on the exposed leg of Bosun Catherine Krebs, hideously scarring one of Flotsam's shapeliest gams.
Get him alive!
Thirdly, that he did conspire with one Joaquin de Oro to craft and sell counterfeit porcelain power pirates.
All about spreading the bugs.
And finally, that he folded, spindled, and mutilated this previously pristine ex belonging to Flotsam's newest arrival, Killick Hardtack.
What the heck?
Yeah, he did that to me.
Captain Threepwood, having heard the grave charges arrayed against you, how do you plead?
I plead not guilty. These charges are stupid. If I plead guilty, will I get out of here any quicker? That's contempt of court.
I plead 1000% not guilty. Especially that last one about the ex.
Very well. Let it be recorded that the miserably guilty defendant has entered a plea of not guilty. Now, who would you like to represent your pathetic case?
Can Stan represent me?
Hey, Stan, why don't you represent me? For old time's sake.
You mean those old times when you swindled me out of a ship, stuck me in a coffin for 3 months, scammed my insurance company, and got me involved with high-risk doubloon derivatives?
Yes?
Sorry, kid, nothing personal, but I stand to make a bundle in legal fees off these honked-off Flotsamites. They really don't like you.
Okay, public defender.
Don't you have some sort of public defender?
A public defender? In pirate court?
A maroon.
So that'd be a no then.
Okay, well, alright.
I guess I'll represent myself.
Captain Threepwood, are you aware of the old pirate court saying, the pirate who represents himself in court has a soon-to-be keel-hauled fool for a client?
Yes, Your Honor, and I am that fool.
Fine! Your move, counselor!
Here's your briefs, kid.
Right, constant abuse. Plaintiffs charge that defendant ruined his perfectly good ex is suspect but plausible. Court hopes he's not just making things up. I think he's just... Oh. Recommended sentence, 2 pence fine, and then death by hanging. 5 crimes and misdemeanors. Discontinuation of Club 41's nacho sauce makes proof of guilt difficult, but court deems it unlikely that some of the mix of fluids could have caused Krebs' distinctive burn. 23 groat fine? Or guinea, maybe? Death by corset. Hector McGee. Felonious feline frightening. Plaintiff's pussycat seems traumatized, but court has seen far too many crippled pirates miraculously healed by the tonic of a cash settlement. If that kitty moves an inch, this case is over. Sentence, 1 ball of yarn. Death by mauling. Joaquin de Oro. Witness testifying in court for lighter sentence. Court doesn't trust stool parrots. Testimony is only as firm as their last bribe. Well, I didn't organise anything selling. It's not my fault if it's the wrong thing. Oh, and then defendant arrested in possession of tiny sea sponge which he insists will cure the pox. Court is sceptical but is confiscated an artifact as a matter of policy. Defendant also in possession of unremarkable wedding ring that will likely be used to defray his funeral costs. Oh dear. I think we might be in trouble. Right.
That paralyzed cat is creepy. That empty nacho plate is making me hungry.
Okay. Yeah, the bailiff's not happy with that.
I'm surprised Doro ever fell for that.
Don't say that in court. Right, okay.
Why is it always an X? Why not T marks the spot?
Oh, okay, T could work. I think the main thing with the X is that there's a central point. Pirate code.
Stinkbeard's common laws for common pirates. Laws? Pirates don't need no stinking laws.
Fine, then we'll proceed with the execution.
On the other hand, maybe I could use a few good laws right now.
Okay. Assuming we'd be able to like find like some trick up with it.
It's like there was one whale of a fender bender while the winds were blowing out. That's why I always sail defensively and carry state arm insurance.
Right. Have a chat to Stan.
Hey, Stan.
No fraternizing between the defense and prosecution while court is in session.
If you want to gab, call for a recess.
Okay, well, we'll think about that.
Hey, hardtack.
Defense will refrain from addressing the bailiff in open court.
Sorry. Could you read that last bit back for me? Very interesting. I don't even remember saying exsanguinate. No, I'm not questioning your professionalism. It's just that I don't even know the meaning of... Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
So, okay, that's still... Wallace Peak grind stump.
The Left Honorable Justice K.B. Popnecker. Lived on the bench, died under the table.
Left honourable. Oh my goodness.
Sword of Lustitia?
Goddess of justice, you illiterate swab!
Okay. And there's the right honourable. Can I leave? No, it won't leave me leave. Okay, so we have to interact with the judge then. Who can I call as a witness? I mean, I could call as a witness. I don't know what to do. He's probably just going to shout at me, but we'll try.
I, don't know what to do.
That's why you should have a lawyer, you blithering blatherskate!
Sorry.
Look, Threepwood, it's pretty easy. You can call witnesses for any of the cases. Once they're on the stand, you can question them, confront them with evidence from the evidence table, if it's pertinent to the case, or attempt to confront them with new evidence that you've brought into court.
You'd best be careful about that last one, though. Nothing gets on me nerves more than a defendant attempting to clog my court with useless chunks of jetsam.
And of course, you can always ask for a recess, so you can check your briefs.
Thanks.
Well, I want to look at that. I'd like to call a recess then.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Okay. So we can't go...
Well, at least I'm not about to be dissected by a crazy scientist. Now to break out of here, find a lane and use La Esponja Grande to... Hey, what happened to my cool voodoo sponge?
All possessions will be returned to the prisoner once he has been cleared of all charges. In the likely event that the prisoner is not cleared of all charges, his property will be distributed to his heirs.
But I don't have any heirs that I know of.
Then they'll be auctioned off at eBay.
No, it would go to Elaine. Well, let's have a look. So, I can't... Oh, I could call myself, but I can't really question myself, I don't think. Okay, Krebs. So this is the... Oh, what? I think we can possibly work on this one and get rid of that one. I don't know about Kate Krebs. Like, I don't have any new evidence. I can't just make evidence. I mean, at the moment, I can't. Who knows what's going to actually happen? Yeah, that one's... I think I could possibly bring in Joaquin de Oro.
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Oh, any reading material?
Has this jail got any reading material?
I'd suggest reading your legal briefs. You might need them.
Good tip. I'll get right on that when I need something to put me to sleep.
Let's try and get the drink, bread and water, because maybe that gives us some extra stuff to fiddle with.
What's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
There's a bar right over there. All you gotta do is get released, and you can walk right in.
Oh. Aren't I entitled to some bread and water?
Bread and water? I pride myself on providing Flotsam's prisons with the finest in haute cuisine. Wait here.
Wait here. Huh. That's funny. This part of the wall looks like it's made of pretty loose stuff. I wonder if I could dig my way out.
I don't have any way of digging. So we'd probably have to... Can't do anything with the full bar.
What do you know? Guess it wasn't so loose after all.
Okay. Not so loose bar. Right, okay.
Where's my dinner? My haute cuisine.
Oh, the prisoners don't get any food. That's for the guards and judges. Delicious, too.
Jerk.
So, we've got the plaster here. We can't do anything over there. Anything else to say?
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Oh, no, nothing.
Nothing.
Well, you'll get plenty of that in there.
Right, so I'm a potential witness. I think Joaquin D'Oro is probably the one to go with, because it was about selling it. So then we just have to undermine his testimony. So we could try that, I suppose.
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
I'd like to return to court.
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then. Let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstump presiding.
Let's keep it moving, Captain Threepwood.
It seems really odd that I have to do that to look at the brief, but alright. Joaquin D'Oro.
I'd like to call Joaquin Jacinto de Meara Alfonso de Oro to the stand.
Joaquin D'Oro. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
See? Senor D'Oro.
Captain D'Oro.
Yes, of course. Why are you here today?
I was recently arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate figurine. A counterfeit figurine crafted by Guybrush Threepwood.
Actually, that wasn't so surprising.
Your witness, counselor.
Okay. You're lying about me, aren't you?
Senor D'Oro, is it not true that you're an inveterate liar?
No?
So it is true that you're an inveterate liar.
No. Yes. I don't know. What does inveterate mean?
Objection! Your Honor, the defense is attempting to confuse the witness with big words.
Sustained! The defense will take into account the witness's limited vocabulary.
Okay.
Just a moment, Your Honor. So you claim that I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, created this stunningly realistic counterfeit porcelain power pirate figure.
See?
How can you be so sure?
Because it was made from one of my extra pink pajamas Pierre porcelain power pirate figures. One that disappeared right after you visited me. You see? It's got my name stamped right there on the bottom of its foot. Huh.
Well, what do you know?
Also, that so-called killer karate katana is actually a cheap porcelain grogatini sword from Club 41. And I know for a fact that you are the only person to order a grogatini that day. Ha!
Okay, enough with the power pirate, okay?
That's not... What? That's all circumstantial. Why can't I argue that that's all circumstantial?